let's take a look at what's happening in the crypto market. We're seeing a couple of stories there, and the market's not looking so bad from that big jump. Tried to get to $50,000 there, but failed to cross that level, ending at 49,000. That was where Bitcoin could hit. Ethereum, $2,487, also maintaining and holding up almost half of that to about $3,000 per coin for Ethereum. BNB, $317, that's in the red. So we're seeing a pullback today in the market after quite a good week last week, an outing last week. But we're seeing pockets of green, showing that the markets are still getting some attention at this time. Let's look at the top stories now in the market. We'll see right there Bitcoin as the 10th largest asset there, surpassing the likes of Tesla, Visa, and and that's the two behemoths there in the market. Bitcoin there holding that position as the 10th largest coin, $947 billion. That's the market cap there. You're keeping it above, those the likes of Tesla and Visa. Then we see Joe Biden. Laser eyes, he released a laser eyes image on his social media there. And definitely, if you're conversant with crypto, once you see that laser eye, you're showing some kind of support for Bitcoin. So we see Joe Biden did tweet that picture. Some are saying, does it mean that, Joe Biden is pro-crypto at this time? Or is it just, is he talking about, something else, or trying to get, those that are in the crypto community to maybe vote for him in the next election? So we're seeing a lot of reactions to that there. So there you have it, Joe Biden with the laser eyes. And that's known for Bitcoin maximalists, at this time. Those are the kind of pictures they hold up. Also, you see Ethereum co-founder, he's moved 22,000 Ethereum. Why is he moving that much Ethereum? That's it there, 22,000. Lots of money there if you convert that, to dollars. So according to a look on chain, we see Ethereum there moved by this wallet. That's the wallet belonging to Jeffrey Wilkers. He's the owner of the wallet, co-founder of Ethereum. He moved 4,300 Ethereum to an exchange. And the last recorded deposit, that was dated at June 2023. Then he also moved again 22,000 Ethereum, valued at about $41 million at the time. The price was about $1,872 per Ethereum. Let's bring in Rume Ofi now, financial market analyst, to bring us up to speed and help us unpack some of these stories. Great to have you, Rume.
Great to have you too, Laddie. Good afternoon to everyone. And very, very good Monday.
Fantastic.
We lost yesterday.
Yeah, so sad. I'm sure you cried a lot. Yesterday when the Super Eagles got knocked out of the final.
For us traders, our minds are already made up, so we hardly get surprised with anything that comes up.
Oh yeah, you traders are used to losses, at this point. So
exactly.
Yeah, even though it's painful. Well, it's great. We'll get a better outing next time. Hopefully, we're going to be able to bring it home, at the next one. But talk to me now about Joe Biden's picture. Why does Joe Biden release the laser eye picture? We know that's for Bitcoin maximalists.
Yes, Laddie, the truth is politicians will always be politicians, considering the fact that it's looking like Joe Biden is becoming very unpopular in the crypto community. In his administration, crypto, Bitcoin, the ecosystem got really attacked using Gary the Gessler, like I like to call him, the SEC chair. So it is very, very, very sad that it happened. A couple of companies right there are going overseas. I think Crane last week announced they are leaving the US, and a couple of other platforms with fine here and there. That of Binance and that of Coinbase. We also saw the case with Ripple and a whole lot of, So when it comes to crypto, the US is not a very good destination. So all of this put together, I'm very sure that his advisors, his campaign team must have said, man, you have to do this. And let's see reactions that will come up. But the truth is, like I said, it is very funny, although the industry is grown. So an asset class of that value is about 1.7 trillion. It needs some level of recognition, and I believe coming up in the future, some other countries are going to see crypto community dialogue with them to see the way forward. going forward. But I really like it. I have my laser eye picture on my phone, and I believe that you still get yours so that not just being maximalist now, but if you are someone that is futuristic in this industry, you should have a laser eye picture.
Yeah, those laser eyes actually make you look really cool. Maybe I'll try and get one of mine very soon. But now we're seeing Bitcoin as the 10th largest asset, above Tesla and Visa. It's still a young asset class, at this time. What is this telling us? Bitcoin, making it to the level as a 10th position.
It only suggests that the young people are not towing the line of the baby boomers that believes in real estate and the traditional system. The Gen Zs and the more younger generations are going to be going to a more convenient way, a more seamless way to do transactions, and the stage is already set. So rather than go get the physical dollar or do some transactions, you can just use cryptocurrency to do payment. It's as seamless as possible and easy as well. So all of these young people obviously are going to grow up to build solutions that is going to make it even more easier for transactions in the future. So all of that is bringing a set of population. Even in our country, Nigeria, even in Africa, you're seeing the influx of people coming, and solutions are being built here and there. So in the future is very important, and that is what is being built right now. And the future of finance is digital, what I always like to say. So a lot is still going to happen. A lot. This is just the beginning.
And definitely, we know that the Bitcoin and the crypto class are a very risky segment when it comes to assets. So seeing such a risky asset climbing the ropes at this point and getting to the 10th position, and I'm sure there's expectations it's going to keep rising. Being so risky, how much of an impact do you think it will have, the global financial space, if anything wrong was to happen with Bitcoin?
So Larry, I think the idea of being risky is just for me throwing the baby away with the bathwater. It's what the traditional media had brand the crypto industry over the years. We've actually moved from that space of saying, oh, this is a risky asset, this is an asset for criminals. I think last week Jenny Healing was saying that crypto cannot be compared to cash when it comes to money laundering and a couple of other things, that crypto is really, really low. But again, the media is saying that crypto is for criminals, or crypto is risky. Crypto is not, the crypto asset market is quite young. There's not a lot of liquidity. That is why it seems risky, right? As time goes on, you've seen the ETF coming in, a lot of volumes are coming. At some point in time, we're going to see all of this kind of volatility. We're seeing sometimes 10% down, 60% down, 30% down, are all going to fall into place. So I'm not going to see all of these extreme volatility. I'm very sure also you are going to be the one on this platform to say crypto is no longer volatile. It's no longer a risky asset. So at some point, I believe all of the other assets are regarded as at some point risky because they were not a lot of liquidity.
But Rume,
as we go further, we'll see more.
But Rume, you saying that we might not see that much volatility, when this asset class actually really matures. But will it still be fun without the volatility?
Yeah, so the reuse case is going to really play out there. Now a lot of people are speculating. It's at the early stage of this industry. And now we want to make all of the money, we want to make 10x, 100x. That's a phase. We're going to get to a phase where utility will be the most important thing. You'll be seeing stuff like ROWA, that's a reward asset, I'm also, by mention, maybe Channels TV could tokenize their platform, where somebody wants to get access, use their token, and a couple of other platforms. We see real life assets being tokenized, and it's going to make things really, really easy. It's going to more focus, what I mean there, to be more utility than price speculation going forward.
Yeah, tokenization really helps for, asset ownership, going forward. But let's look at Ethereum now. We're seeing the co-founder moving a huge amount of Ethereum at this time, 22,000 Ethereum. That's what he's moved so far. What's he trying to do here? Is he trying to sell?
When people move money in crypto as basic as possible, one of the things that we suggest to happen is that they're moving to cash. Peradventure is liquidating to cash to do some other things, which also means that we see some some movement downwards, when people make profits. So, for example, all of the platforms that are holding a customer's fund, when some of these payments are going to be made. So, for example, if some of these platforms goes down when price of Bitcoin was 10K and now Bitcoin is 48K, see people liquidating for cash, obviously, that is going to affect the cash, going to affect the price that for that Ethereum is taking profits. But eventually he bought in a more cheaper price. Somebody was buying, if he had bought into that asset or bought the last sum for price of about 1,300, the price right about now is 2,500. That's a very good massive profit there. Makes sense to liquidate.
Yeah, definitely makes sense to take some profit off the table. Definitely, if that's what he's trying to do. Thank you so much for coming on. Rumi Elfi, financial market analyst. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
All right, let's get a quick check on the Guinness counter now. See IMX, Immutable X, that's topping the counter, 9.82%, $2.96, about $3 at this point. Bitcoin Cash, that's holding up at $273, 3.56%. So with profit taking we're seeing today in the market, the gains are looking quite lean at this point. Mina Protocol, $1.35, 2.49%. Let's get a quick check on the losers counter now. Let's see who's top of the losers counter. We'll see Bonk there, 10.10%. 10% down. That's one of the meme coins there. That's minted a lot of profit, in the market there, but we're seeing pullbacks now, taking profit off the table. One of the new ones there, DYM, that's $7.01, down 7.65%. It was newly listed on most of the exchanges there, so we're seeing some traders actually take profit of that. Mantra is also down 6.42% at $2.64. So that's how the markets are looking. Those are the top stories we're seeing right here on the African continent and globally.